Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, Veronica.
Welcome, Harrison.
Wait, hold up. No, stop. I'm
You are the captain.
the captain, the driver,
You're the captain.
the host. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is episode 59 of the NgoVo Convo podcast, where two stupids make it hype.
Right.
That's right, because we're
Yeah,
hyped
'cause
for
we're hype.
the episode today, because it's a good one. I like this one. But, again, getting ahead of myself. I'm one of your hosts, Harrison No, and I'm joined by Veronica Vo.
Right here.
Right over here.
Right
Okay, I got
here.
it. I got directions. I know directions
Yeah.
today. We're on a roll. We're picking it up. We don't have issues today. This is great. And before. If you're new here, we just want an excuse to talk about anything that ranges from anime to comics. Some would say conversing.
Like NgoVo Convo, NgoVo
NgoVo.
Convo. Beat
Nice.
you to it, because you're the
Mm.
host.
That sounds scripted now. I have questions, but it's okay, because you can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. I also forgot to add Spotify, because now we're on video Spotify, because they have videos
Yes.
now. It's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good. It's not too bad. Have you tried it out?
I have. It's
It's
nice.
not bad. It's not bad.
It's nice because if you don't want like YouTube recommendations after watching like our episodes on YouTube, you can just go on Spotify.
Yeah,
Head over
exactly.
there.
Easy.
Yeah, easy.
We're not exactly sponsored, so that's a legitimate. That was a legitimate point.
Yeah.
But speaking of sponsors, we'll talk about that. Actually, no. I already messed up. Wow. At least I get out of the way. Because,
Yeah.
by the way, we were sponsored by Anchor. And I was going to say we'll talk about that later. But again, I got ahead of myself. That's just the trend of this episode. So.
What are we
we're
talking
going to
about?
talk about? I jumped ahead again. Did you see? Did you notice that? I just
yeah.
noticed. I was like, wait.
I was like, what are we gonna be talking
because
about?
I'm so I got so excited because we're in this episode we're gonna be talking about Spy Family, or for some, Spy X
Family, which is incorrect because it's Spy Family. Part 1 of season 1, right? I think that's how they're doing it right now.
I don't know. We're
Because
talking.
I feel like that's how most animes are like coming out now. It's like 12 episodes. It's like part 1 of season 2, part 2 of season 2.
They never really specified, did they? So here's my other. This is a whole other thing we talk about, but I don't know because it's 12 episodes, right? I also felt like that was the norm for a while too. That's just been like a season. They didn't have a season break, or sometimes it is just a season. Some have just claimed that's the season. So again, we're figuring this out with you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this is probably season 1 or part 1 of season 1, part A. First half?
First half.
It's only 12 episodes. But again, like I was saying, if you haven't finished Spy Family, the first 12 episodes, please come back, watch it. You'll finish it in like less than a day. Let's be real here. It's like 24 episodes each, 24 minutes per.
There are 12 episodes. Each episode is 24 minutes. And
math,
Harrison.
I can math, I swear.
Right. Okay. Gonna clip that real quick.
Vengeance is a bitch. Alright. Yeah, just go watch it. Spy Family is fantastic because we're going to talk about our non-spoiler.
Okay, Harrison. I feel like it's been a while.
Dude, it's been a while. Well, I'm also drinking Monster.
Okay. We're not sponsored by Monster, but we should in this episode because Harrison is ahead of himself.
I am tired. That's the wrong company. Veronica.
Harrison.
What do you think of Spy Family?
So I actually read a little bit of Spy Family, like the first 2 volumes, because I have it. I physically have the two volumes.
Prove it.
And I thought it was like super cute, super cool. Anya's like super animated in the manga as well as the anime. So before seeing it, I was like, oh gosh, how are they gonna like amplify Anya's like personality?
Yeah.
Because waka waka.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Peanuts. But yeah, I thought it was really cute, and it's something like unexpected because it's like a family show with action and lots of secrets, and I think the only person that really knows it is, good old Anya. Yeah. But yeah, it's cute, funky. It's like the anime of the spring season.
It's like the anime to watch right now.
Yeah, yeah. Like no one can stop talking about it. Like literally, you go on TikTok, like everyone's talking about it.
Any meme you see Anya.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
like cool
There's
edits
like,
you see Spy Family.
Yeah, Uniqlo, they have like merch out coming soon that we're all going to get. Cough, cough.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna try too.
I wanna.
Yeah.
I want some of that.
But yeah, that's what I thought. It was good. It was cute.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. I remember this was one of the animes that you actually kept bringing up, and I kept looking at it, and I was like, "Oh, it looks different." Like I didn't know what to expect because again, it was just I was like expecting espionage to an extent, but yes, but no. It's like almost, but yes. I think the biggest thing is like I will just echo what you say in that it's a lot of there's action, but it's like not the bulk of it. If anything, you're just it's kind of a slice of life. It's kind of more of a comedy, if anything.
Yeah.
I almost said slice of life. I'm not sure about that one actually. It's not, but it's more. It's just a nice comedy with a lot of action. It's a good mix, and I think it's like a comedy drama shonen. I think that's what I saw on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's a mix of adventure. It's a mix of all that. Yeah, it's a mix of all that because you're really just kind of following this family. Let's be real here. It's a fake family, but you'll see why it's that, and it's just fun to see how they all interact. And like Veronica said, Anya's the only one that understands what's actually understands is in big parentheses. She
understand.
She has the audience knowledge of what's going on to an extent, and you should just watch it and understand. Like that's. I don't want to spoil anything because I think it's just a fun ride.
If you want to understand the memes, this is the show.
It's all there.
It's all there. It's all there. Yeah.
But I think a very good way to also mention, like I was talking, I think I mentioned it before we started recording, but like one of my coworkers, he does not watch a lot of shows, period. But his girlfriend got him into this show, and he's like, he was actually he became relatively invested because he was like, this show is very different because of the setup. It's just the setup of the premise and everything. It's just it's not gonna happen, and it's very coincidental, but it's just really funny to see how it plays out. He's like, you're just there to like because you want to know how it's going because they have to act like a family essentially, and it's just really funny. So
you're kind of a fly on the wall in their story, like just like listening in.
So
it's really cute.
But essentially, there's like 3 characters. Yeah, you get to follow Lloyd Forger. Let me see, what's it?
Yep, Lloyd.
Lloyd Forger. Yeah, and then Anya also goes by Forger, and then Yor.
Yeah.
But Yor Briar. But then you get to see how all these interactions happen. It's just great.
It's awesome.
Need to add anything else non-spoilery?
No, I'm ready for some spoilers.
Well, so we don't jump the gun. Before we do that, we're going to talk about our sponsors. See, I did it.
On today's episode, we are sponsored by Anchor. It is a free podcast hosting service that we actually use. We've been using Anchor since we've started the podcast. It's because there are creation tools that allow us to record and edit the podcast right from our phones and computers. A huge plus for us is that Anchor would distribute our podcast to all platforms such as Spotify, Apple iTunes, Google Podcasts, and many more. It really is everything that you need to make a podcast all in one spot. Please download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm, anchor.fm to get started.
And we're back. I just want to say I did it correctly. But
yeah, you did.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
it's
it was
awesome.
crazy.
Good.
That was a quick break. Wow.
Super quick. Maybe one day I'll speak. I'll do that.
One day.
I just keep forgetting. That's my fault.
It's fine.
All right. Excuse me. Spoiler thoughts, Veronica. 3, 2, 1. Give me a second.
Spoilers! Yes.
I don't know how to break this down because honestly, so I guess you can kind of break up the arc. Like, it's not really arcs, but there's like sections of like essentially it's just like Lloyd and Anya because they start living together and then they start incorporating Yor, right? Okay, I guess biggest thing. do you agree that you must protect Anya at all costs, and that you can simp for both Lloyd and Yor?
Yes.
100%.
100%. Yes.
Everyone's down bad equally, but also very protective equally.
Have you seen the voice actor for Lloyd? Because he's extremely handsome and extremely handsome.
What?
I was
We're talking about Japanese, right?
Yes.
Because every time they just give me the English one, and I'm like, hold up, chill.
No, because I saw TikTok and they were like,
oh,
yeah,
he's actually really good looking. Wow,
right?
See, how young is he? Yeah,
I think he's like, he might be our age. But yeah, we must protect Anya at all cost because.
Oh, he voiced Hanma in Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah. Ooh.
Anyway,
Anya is the sweetest, most precious little girl, and she cannot be sad. That's it. She cannot be sad whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so funny to see like her reactions to everything. It's just so good.
So funny.
And it's so memeable, and it's literally in everything. And I love it. It's just so good.
And she always says, Papa is a liar. Because he's not a doctor. Oh, God. Or just
but he also says, yours like useless or like.
Yeah.
Not, it's like anything she does. Because she's also honestly really nice, but I'm just like, nah.
Anya's like, you're a failure.
You're a failure. It's like, ah! But it's just so like passive. Like everything that they do is, but then like it's just seeing the interactions happen so funny because Lloyd initially he's like, oh, again, this is all for the sake of world peace, and he is like, oh, I must do this for world peace, and therefore I must have a family because he's usually like the top spy. And okay, have we established? Is this like UK or something? I don't know.
I think
is it based on the UK? I guess like based on. It's not actually right.
So I was gonna say yeah. I think it's based off the UK.
Yeah. But
that's like the best fake family that I've ever seen.
No, it's just by coincidence. Like it's just they haven't delved in Yor yet, like at all. But they kind of like alluded to like she's just an assassin. But you haven't seen her do stuff ever since like
episode 2 or 3. Yeah.
Where they like introduce her as like the assassin. And that's it. She just had that one mission. But then passively throughout the season she just kind of does these crazy
she kicks like
physicality,
really well.
Like she kicks well. She's like insanely scary when she's like protective and all that stuff.
Oh, I would like to add that this manga creator loves sad endings. So I think we're about to be traumatized shortly. In a couple seasons. I just wanted I just wanted to add that in there because it's like super cheery right now and we're super hype about like cuteness. But then I
had a feeling.
I heard in the manga like
it gets
like traumatizing and like PTSD.
We're
just
in
like,
the honeymoon phase, I knew it.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But yeah, this creator is known for sadness. Sadness all around.
Man. Also, I like to, and I always, when people ask me how it is, I'm like, yeah, it's just like a spy show.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But, and it's funny because it's like you just see the whole thing with the whole reason for them having a family is because they just need Anya to get into school to get to the essentially the target, which is what Damien.
Target's son, which is who Damien is. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Damien's the son, and then like the dad's like. Let me see.
The dad Donovan. Is who Lloyd wants to like target.
Yeah. And they just need to get. He just needs to get close to him. And I don't remember at this point what, because all I am so focused on is how Anya's doing in school or how to get to. It's just seeing how she got into school, how she meets like the headmasters and all that, and like
Poor Anya. She's doing her best.
No, but she's happy though because she was in an orphanage.
That is true. I would like to say that I think Damien is in love with Anya.
That's so far the consensus.
Yeah. Because I think in his point of view, she's like a lot prettier. She like sparkles.
Meanwhile, when she's actually there, she has like this dumb look.
She has the dumb look.
Or like
she's like.
I don't know. but it's so good.
It is.
Do you have? Oh, okay. And I guess the other thing is, I was trying to round back to this, but
yes.
Shoot. No, I can't remember.
Okay.
I think the big thing is I think everyone just likes the dynamic of the family, and I think it's just funny how everything's coincidental because.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna add. Yes, this is probably the most like watched, one of the most watched, or like definitely top anime of the season because the amount of times I use these gifs are like.
Let's talk about which one you use the most because we can segue into that character right now.
Because I think this was my most favorite episode. I don't know about you, but my favorite episode was when, because one, Yor had to say, "Oh, out of nowhere, yes, I've been married to this man for the past year." It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But then it just works because then the brother, her younger brother, who has like a complex for sure, who cares about his sister so much.
100% has a complex.
And it's so funny, but he's so protective of his sister that when he comes see her, he wants to meet the family, and then he's like trying to like pick at Lloyd and like say like, "Oh, there's this man's a bad person," and like, yeah. But
when he's not.
okay, again,
yeah.
I like that the crazy part is like they're playing the part of a normal family, but yet all these people have crazy positions. Like Yor's an assassin, Lloyd's a spy, but then Yuri Breyer is like a part of the secret police who tries to find the spies.
Yep.
Who, but the whole reason Yor's with him is so then she doesn't get caught as like a possible spy, but she's not.
But
she
she's
just
not.
wants to continue killing people. And yes, and my favorite like gift I've been using is essentially like he after like I think he embarrasses himself and he's like trying to. In like Lloyd offers him a drink or something, it says Lloydie or
or something Lloyd
something funny.
Yeah.
But then he's like, "Oh no!" and he starts downing the wine. But Yor is also, "Oh, damn it, that's another good episode too." Oh, I don't know.
I feel like that. Yeah. Are you sure that's your favorite episode?
I think this is the funniest episode, which is why I think it's one of my favorites for sure. Then there's the other one. We're jumping around so much because there's so much that happens in this anime, and I had like, okay, do you have any gripes with this show?
I honestly do not. I think it's just different. It's not something we usually see in a shonen action like family. No. Like you don't see families like act like this in an anime. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had an anime where I'm like at the edge of my seat to watch every week.
Oh, every week, yeah.
Every week, like me and my fiance are like just ready to like watch it. Like every time it hits Saturday for us, we're like,
it's
Spy
time.
Family?
Spy Family time.
It's like Spy Family. But what was the other episode, Veronica, that we're talking about?
Are you talking about the castle one?
Yes.
Because Lloyd, oh my gosh, Lloyd, this man, he always says that he's doing this for like to protect the world and like make it safer, but he loves Anya, and he was like playing a spy from her favorite TV show.
She happens to like spies.
Yeah, she happened. Well,
hilariously
happens to like spies. So she was kidnapped by Frankie, who is like one of Lloyd's like helpers.
Yeah.
Like, and he like rented this whole castle for her, and just played around and got other spies involved, and they were like playing their part, and that was a really good episode. That was like super actiony. But Yor was like drunk the entire time, and it was hilarious because it's like Lloyd and Yor were fighting at one point, and I thought she was gonna at the end, and I thought she was gonna like get him,
wreck him.
Yeah, but then her heel broke. I was like, ooh, I wish her heel did not break, because she would have like flat out just like dropped him. So that was a good episode. That was a really good episode. Yeah,
which then ties into like Yuri also getting drunk, because apparently it's like a family thing.
I think it's a Breyer issue.
Yeah, it's just so funny how they're like lightweights. So
yeah.
Cool. Oh man, I honestly just love this show so much. It's just so funny, and it's one of the few animes that I will actually continue. I might actually start reading this during the honeymoon, along with something else. Something else, but we don't talk about that yet.
Not yet.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. we've been talking about for a year.
Planning about it. Don't worry
Planning
about it.
about it. Yeah. Oh, I do have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that dog you saw in episode 11?
The dog. Oh, yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
that's interesting. It's sus because you don't know
sus.
they dropped it as cuz he's in the pound right now, right?
Yeah, he's in the pound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he saw the future, I think. He saw them, like the Anya.
Okay, I was meaning to ask you about
I think
that.
he's been I feel like he's a weird dog.
You think he also has a power? He probably has powers too, right?
I have not read past volume 2, which is I think a good chunk of this season. So I don't know if the dog truly has powers or not. But it seems like it from the episode they dropped him in. Seems like he has powers. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was weird. It was just weird. I was like, oh, she wants a dog. Oh, look, there's a dog that sort of saw them in his mind. And then that was it. They were teasing him.
Teasing so hard.
Him or her. Yeah.
I think it's a him. I think it's a he.
It's a he.
I think it's a he. But yeah, I know that I know they teased it, and then it's like, oh, that's probably gonna be their dog. They're probably gonna adopt him.
Yeah.
We just don't know when, right?
Yeah.
It's not this season, but it's been alluded to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite character?
Besides Anya. Let's say besides
Anya's
Anya.
The easiest one.
Yeah, Anya's the easiest one besides Anya. I honestly like Damien a lot. I feel bad for the kid.
Yeah.
You know, he's just trying to impress his dad. So he has an older brother that's been through this whole process, and he's done all the achievements. And I think Damien's just wanting that same attention from his parents.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, his reactions to Anya is just out of, it's a defense mechanism, honestly. And it's they're 6 years old. They're gonna act like this.
I mean, she did punch him. That was also funny.
Well, I mean, rightfully so, but
for sure.
Rightfully so. But I just feel bad for him, and it's his parents didn't show up to the family day, and he's trying his best.
I didn't notice that until later, until someone on TikTok pointed out. I was like, oh, if you notice, if you don't feel bad, you feel or at least feel a little bit bad for Damien, because if you look at the class photo, the focus is on the Forgers, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you look at the top right corner, you just see him standing there, and he's just there, and that's just him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, oof.
I think Damien is my favorite, besides Anya, and their dynamic is super cute. I find it so hilarious. Hopefully,
as well.
It'll continue the little banter, because I think it's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I ship them. I'm a shipper. I'm an Anya Damien shipper.
I mean, I ship them too. It's funny right now that I think I hardcore ship Lloyd and Yor. Even though it's also a weird thing to explain, because I'm technically they're claiming that they're married, but it's also funny to see. Again, I like that episode with Yuri, because it's I remember when it was about to end on that one, they were about to kiss, and I was like, I've never felt so heated and blue-balled in my life in the longest time. When that I was like, I didn't even think I would feel that way about this show. I remember when it ended, I audibly was like, what the actual? I was like, how dare they?
And Lloyd blushes a lot too around them. It's funny.
He's opening up.
He's opening up.
But no, I think I hardcore sim for Yor. I was like, wow, this is bad. I think I have a type.
You do have a type.
Anyway, but otherwise, I actually like the headmaster, or Henderson. I don't.
Oh,
he's
the
not
elegant,
exactly
the elegant guy.
Yeah.
The elegant teacher. Elegante.
See, no, I think he was a housemaster now. That's what it was. He's a housemaster now. But yeah, I think he's hilarious. I think he's great.
Oh my god, he's so funny. Every time he says elegant.
Elegant. Gets me hyped up. Because this episode's hype. It's full circle.
Ooh, that's a nice full circle.
I like it. I'm so good. But no, I think overall I can't think of anything bad. because I think at the end of the day,
no.
it's just a fun comedy like shonen to watch.
Yeah.
Just fun comedy. I think the circumstances are so fun to like just keep up with, and you just don't know you kind of don't know what to expect, but then when you see situations happen, it's just like the greatest thing to watch.
But I feel like there are some dark themes going on here because
it's slowly creeping in.
Yeah,
yes.
because Anya, she was in an orphanage. You can see her past, like she was experimented on. That's where she gets her powers, and like her weird little like nubs, like well, they're not ears, like nubs, basically.
Yeah.
You know, like Damien, for example, like
has like
he's got
kind of a messed up child.
Daddy issues.
Yeah, he's got daddy issues.
Yeah.
Lloyd has I know they're gonna delve into Lloyd's background down the line. I'm sure they will, because
they
started alluding to it. So because it kind of touched on Yor because of Yuri, but also knowing like what Yuri does. All these like right now it's fun and happy, but I know like it's slowly like gonna start.
It's gonna
building
creep
up
on
to
us.
That. It's gonna So, which I think the shonen element will kick in for sure. Or we say shonen, but it's like I think Crunchyroll says it's a shonen, but I was like, it doesn't
feel like a shonen.
Again, this show is very different, and I think that's what I like about it. Is that the scenarios and everything's really interesting to follow.
But random. The dodgeball episode, that 6-year-old kid that looked like an adult, I was like, oh my god, you're calling your dad daddy like that is
Daddy.
Weird.
Daddy.
Just like, this is a very deep voice.
But it's so funny because he looks so massive against the kids. But then then they put it in perspective when his dad walks up and he's actually like kid size, and you're like, oh, he's just he's just a hulking mass of a kid.
He's a massive daddy.
Daddy. No, this is a daddy. That's funny. There's so many good moments in it. Like even like at the most recent episode when like Yor just like up, like she just kicked the dude into the ceiling.
Yeah, it's the ceiling.
The suspect dude and Anya, wow. And then even Lloyd walking by in costume like,
wow.
Wow.
Oh my god. There's some good moments.
So good.
Yeah.
Good things. Well, I think. Do you have anything else?
I don't. We 100%. Well, this was like a chaotic episode, but this it's because Spy Family is really good.
There's so much I want to talk about, and I like try to think about how to break it down a while ago, but
you can't. Like, it's kind of like a flow. Like you just gotta like.
It's kind of episodic, but not. But then it's also like you're watching things happen. Essentially, it's just like they get to school. How does she handle school? On the side, like what's Lloyd doing? Yeah. But the nice part is that we will have episode 13 cut, so it will be coming back October 2022, so this year.
Yeah, it will be the second half.
Yeah.
I guess of this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I can't wait. I'm counting down. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait
either.
But other than that, if you got nothing else, I'll close out.
No, you should edit some Anya memes in here.
I want to. Oh, I'd love to.
You should. That's all I have. Got nothing else. Sweet. Go watch it. It's 12 episodes.
Go watch it. That's it.
That's it.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon at NgoVo Convo. NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button and notification bell to get updates for when we upload, and subscribe. It's the big red button right below Veronica right over there. Me. Yeah. But yeah, just let us know how we're doing, what you want to see next. If you want us to read something, I mean, I will in a couple weeks. Cough, cough.
Cough, cough.
That's a tease. Read, watch, play, whatever.
Play?
Mostly.
I'm just kidding. Eventually. Maybe.
Eventually. I like to just... There's some random shit that I'd like to see Veronica go through.
Oh, God.
But... Oh, God. It'd be so funny. But anyway, other than that, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.